Yep.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Lou, it's John over at EXP. You're working with another agent?
Yeah. I got Becky from Real Living.
Oh, Becky. Okay, cool. How long you been working with Becky?
Couple months. She's pretty good.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of agents out there. What we found is, a lot of buyers will work with several agents before they actually find the right one. Has Becky been sending you any off-market properties? Other ones that you can't find online?
Not really. Everything's been kind of online. Yeah.
Yeah, we work with a lot of buyers, and in this market, you really got to being resourceful in the way you find properties. So our team specializes in finding off-market properties for buyers that other, consumers and people like yourself can't find online. If I could find you a home that you really loved, would you want to go see one of those homes with me?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So, are you 100% committed to the agent, or if another agent found you something that you liked, would you be willing to work with them?
I mean, I would ideally like to work with Becky just because I have that. I've been building that relationship with her, and she's been showing me properties and stuff for the past couple of months. But I mean, if you find something that I like, obviously, I'd like to work with you.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's, again, I don't want to step on agents' toes. So, I do a lot of work for my buyers, and, there's a lot in the background of time and money that we spend as a team to find these off-market properties and really be proactive about finding homes. So obviously, if I'm working with someone, I need a commitment, back from them. So that's why I'm saying I don't want to step on any toes. But if I could find you the home that you're really looking for, and put you in a house, when are you looking to buy by?
I mean, right now we're not in like a huge rush. We have a pretty good living situation. We're not paying any rent. Mom and dad's taking care of it, but ideally, sooner rather than later.
Yeah. And have you really sat down and understood the market and everything that goes along with what's going on in this market?
Yeah. I mean, we put in a couple offers, so we kind of understand that, everything's a bidding war right now and there's low inventory.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like you've been working with Becky for a little while now and you're kind of committed to her. So, I mean, I don't want to take my resources and obviously send them over to you. I have a lot of buyers I work with, and obviously they have commitments to me and I have commitments to them. So when I find these off-market properties, they're obviously going to go over to those buyers. If you're open to working with another agent, because it sounds like you haven't quite got what you needed with Becky yet. She hasn't found you a home you like. I'd be open to working with you, but again, I don't want to step on toes unless, you're more than happy to look at other homes with another agent and actually commit to somebody. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be open to it. Is there any way that you can show
Oh,
me
now you're open
property?
to it. You're open to it now, Lou, huh? This is what I'm thinking in my head the whole time I'm talking to people. Because we're playing the game here, right?
Yeah.
Like, you see how I just keep reiterating? I'm like trying to push you into a corner that you say, no, John, I want to work with Becky. That's what I'm looking for. Because I want to hear, no, I don't want to work. I want to work with Becky. And then I'm going to be like, cool. Because Becky, you put in 2 offers with Becky, right? She's been showing you homes for a couple months. I'm really not trying to step on Becky's toes. I'm really not. Now, if you said, oh, well, Becky really hasn't been sending me much, and I've only seen 1 home with her, then I'm going in for the kill. But if I hear like that agent's been showing you homes and putting their time in and actually doing a decent job, I'm going to back off and try to respect that until you actually say, no, like I'm willing to work with another agent. And then it's fair game at that point. But I was trying to back you into a corner for you to say, no, I'm working with Becky.
Now, how do you like? So I do have an objection then in that predicament. Um, would you be willing to show me a house, and then if it's something that I like, I can have a commitment with you, or like something like that?
I would have to make a judgment call on that. The answer is probably no. Like, hey, Lou, listen, I love this. I love this analogy. Lou, I totally get what you're saying. And there's a lot of people that will work with several different agents. I just don't do it myself personally. And here's why. my buyer program that I have to offer through my team, we put in a lot of time, effort, and off-market resources to find properties for people. And, you know, it does require a lot of work. Now, we do work as a team, and you might find something on the MLS or something, but we're also doing a lot of things behind the scenes. And we have a lot of different ways to structure offers to make it very competitive and stand out against, you know, other agents in this tough market. So the reason I'm telling you this is because I wake up every morning, Lou, and this is what I do. I have an actual board in my office, and it's got 2 columns in it. One column is buyers that I've talked to and are looking for homes. And then the other column is 5 to 7 different buyers that I'm actively working with, 100% committed to, and they're committed to me. And I need to find them a home yesterday. So when I finally do all this work and I find this off-market property, who do you think I'm going to call? Am I going to be calling my clients that I've committed to 100% and I have a fiduciary responsibility for? Or am I going to send it out to just some buyers that I talk to that aren't really committed to me?
The ones that are committed.
Yeah. So, you know, that's the way that I run my business. I mean, if you want to shop around with a different agent, then you're going to get the same commitment that you're giving to them. And that's not 100% commitment. Would you want an agent that doesn't give you 100% commitment, Lou?
No, I would not.
No, I wouldn't either. So, and I wouldn't want to service somebody either. So when I'm giving 100% commitment to somebody, I'm looking for 100% commitment back. And that's what I think, you know, you should be looking for in an agent, someone that's going to give you that. You know, I'm more than happy to sit down with you for 15 minutes or so and show you exactly what we're doing differently to find buyers home in this market. What's a good time to sit down?
How about tomorrow at 5?
Okay, cool. See you then. Does that work?
Yeah, I love that. 2 columns. Clients, or what was the other one?
You can say however you want. Buyers that are looking and I might get to, or clients, like, you know, make them feel like, I mean, that's the truth, right? If I talk to like 30 to 50 people in my database that are like, yeah, I'm looking, but I'm not like 100% motivated. And, you know, if you find something cool, send it over. I might take a look with you. Or if you have your buyer that's like, Lou, I need a home tomorrow. Like, what are we doing here? Like, who are you going to send the home to? Like,
Right.
I'm not trying to like pull a gimmick on these people. I'm telling them, you're either a buyer that I'm 100% committed to because you're ready and I've sat down with you and we've committed to each other and had that conversation. I know where you're at and I know what you're looking for and I know your time frame and I know you're pre-approved and I know this and I know that. You're my buyer that I need to get a home for. And I'm going to look at, and I should be looking on that board every day. If I'm an agent, you should have a list of people that you look at every morning and you go, how the hell am I getting them a home today? Right? And if you have 10 or 15 or 20 of those people, you have too many because you can't service 10 or 15 or 20 people. Pick your top 5 and push the other ones off. And
I got to
focus
change
on
my
those
board
5.
around.
What?
I got to change my board around.
You got 15 or 20 people, huh?
Yeah.
Those are
Okay.
people you want to keep in touch with, right? But focus on your most motivated people.
Yeah.
If you're trying to find 20 homes for 20 different people in this market, it ain't happening. Especially because, so you have to find your 5 most motivated. The reality of the situation is if you want to stay in touch with those people, you want to bring value, you want to get them on alerts, you want to do everything you're talking about doing. But if they haven't 100% committed to you and they're not 100% motivated, then we're not working with them. We're going to try to pick them up down the road to get them to 100% committed and motivated. But if they're not there yet, there's not much we can do for them, especially in this marketplace. So maybe you lose them in the future because you didn't pay attention to them. But if you're paying attention to your 5 most motivated people, when you're writing offers, those are the people that got the best chance of getting them accepted. Good luck getting an accepted offer on an unmotivated person.
Right.
Especially in this market. I mean, come on. When it normalizes, maybe you're working with 8 instead of 5, 10 instead of 5, if you can service that many. But I mean, think about it realistically. In a normal market, all right, when you're bigging people out to show homes, like I used to be showing 3, 5, maybe 10 homes a week in a normal market to one buyer. Okay. If you have 10 buyers, can you service 100 homes a week? Can you show 100 homes a week?
No.
No. So pick your 5 most motivated buyers. And you still got, 25 to 50 showings a week. That's a lot of showings.
Yeah.
And it's our job to find them a home. All right, let's get into some scripts.